Guys, I just reviewed the big beautiful bill. Obviously, I didn't read word for word every single word of the thousands of pages, but I used AI to do a question and answer. Oh man, it's it's the smartest, best bill you could have possibly come up with. And if Trump had to use trickery to get it through Congress, I'm glad he did. Um, I have relatives living in America, and they're going to be so much better off. They're going to be, you're going to, if you're American, you're going to be so much better off. And if Europe follows suit, hell, if Korea follows suit, because a lot of countries tend to follow the legislative and structural models, the macroeconomic and policy models of the US. If you're in a country that follows the big beautiful bill in your country, you're going to be better off. The and so Elon Musk is throwing up a hissy fit about the BBB, saying that well, it's going to increase debt by what 3 or 4 trillion dollars and this that. It's not going to actually increase the deficit by trillions of dollars. What it's going to do is collect trillions of dollars less money from you. I mean, do you get that? I mean, have you read through that? So what's happening is it's not as though the big beautiful bill is saying, "Hey, let's buy tons of stuff we don't need for billionaires and have the government foot the bill and have the taxpayer foot the bill." And it's going to cost $3 trillion in the next couple of years to buy stuff we don't need. That's not what it's actually doing. There's no spending of money frivolously on stuff that isn't required to stay competitive against China. What it is $3 trillion worth of money that is not going to be collected from you. Okay, so how is this good or bad for this stock market? It's bad for the stock market. It's bad for the stock market. And I'm going to do another big picture thing on M2 money supply, because that's really the biggest issue right now. That's a much bigger issue than the BBB or the big beautiful bill. But at least let me get this out there. Elon Musk is worried about the big beautiful bill because the biggest reason, oh man, this is so hard to explain without going through and giving you all the supporting details. The biggest reason the stock market keeps going up, and if you didn't see my other video on why Ethereum is going to be $50,000 each per Ethereum, you've missed out. But you need to watch that now. ETFs are going to be loanable against, and ETFs are going to be loanable against because that's what rich people do to avoid estate taxes by using trusts. And by using trusts, you can avoid taxes, and you can write off everything from yachts to buildings to helicopters and private jets. Because without that, you have to pay 50 to 70% estate taxes, which means that you can't have generational wealth, which means that all the uncles and aunts that you had with extra property that are boomers that are now 80 or 90 years old that are going to die can't give you anything. So what the rich people actually do to preserve wealth from all the aunts and uncles, you notice how you don't have many brothers or sisters, but your dad certainly does. They have all this property that doesn't go to you because it goes to the nation. It goes to America through taxes, through estate taxes that the rich people don't have to deal with because everything is a trust. Everything is in the trust. And these trusts were built back 30, 40 years ago, boomer civilization time, when it was possible to do. It's very difficult. If you're new money now, it's very difficult for you to start a trust that gives money to your kids and grandkids and your nephews and grandnieces and so on now, because the laws are different than when the laws were established in the 70s and 80s that allowed boomers to pass on their wealth, although boomers can't pass on their wealth because boomers weren't smart enough to start trusts. It was only the third, fourth generation wealthy that, man, this is so hard to explain. Anyway, watch the other video. What's gonna I don't want to talk about 30 on this for 30 minutes. The big beautiful bill is a win for Trump. It's a win for Americans. Elon doesn't like it because it's going to make stocks go down. Why is it going to make stocks go down? Is because the whole reason the stock market goes up at all is because of M2 money supply going up. Oh man, this is actually, how do I summarize this? M2 money supply goes up, they print more money, your money gets worthless. Your money gets worthless, so something has to get worthful. So what gets worthful is the only thing that can go up, stocks. But now that if there's no estate taxes on anything over 1.5 million, or was it like 3.5 million, whatever that number was, I forget, then you don't have to start a trust to be able to save and pass on your money, which is awesome for everybody except people with lots of stocks, which is why it's really suspicious that Kimball Musk, here, I'm going to show you this. Kimball Musk actually, look at this. He sold this many stocks a week ago. And so Elon Musk saying he didn't know what was going to happen with a big, beautiful bill is a lie. Or he just got super, super lucky and just got his brother to sell hundreds of millions? I don't know what that is. It's like 80,000. How many thousand is that? Of stocks. How could he have known to sell all these stocks? So you think Elon is more trustworthy than Trump? I mean, I'm just looking at all the facts. I mean, if I sat here and actually did a 2-hour-long YouTube video, would you guys watch it? Because it would take about 2 hours to explain all the different mechanisms right now. Are you going to watch it, or am I just going to waste my time and there's going to be like 50 people watching this thing?